Okay. There we go. I think that's it. Yo, just double checking. You guys see me up? I don't get it. This should be a lot easier. All right. I think we are live. Beautiful. Let me guys know if you guys can see it. I have an ultra low latency, so it's supposed to be the best that it possibly can be as far as talking back and forth with y'all. But I don't know. All right. I think we're good. All right, good. King Kush, welcome. Animal, dude, good to see you, man. Hey, Stephanie London, welcome. I've got to make some of you guys some mods at some point. I've also got to move this over here. There we go. Now I can see my live chat. So, it's been a long time since I've gone live on YouTube. So, here it is. Here's the deal. Yo, so I saw this video earlier today, and I've got a ton of other content that we're going to go through too. But I saw this video this morning. And then Johnny50 went live to break this news right here that you guys can see on screen. And also the title of the stream. That 57 of the officers in Buffalo resigned from the emergency response team in defense of the 2 officers who committed this atrocity. Dude, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with them resigning. I'm fine. But the problem is they're not resigning from the police department or from law enforcement at all. They're only resigning from the emergency response team, which is a special unit, and we'll read this post here. But first, I mean this is insane. It's absolutely insane, and I had to go live for this because serious but stable condition, right? Bleeding out of his ear. I don't know if you guys know what that means, but and I don't think many of you guys know this about me, but my background in 2003, I was lost, just completely lost. I had no idea what to do with my life, and I joined the military, and I was used as a globalist pawn to search for freedom in Afghanistan and in Iraq, and we never found it. So I was trained as a medic. I was deployed as as an infantry medic for 1st Infantry. It's very possible, POV adventures, that the old man dies. After my military experience, I became a paramedic, civilian side, and I joined the fire department in Los Angeles. Big department, huge department, LA City Fire, and I was a dual function paramedic fireman. And I only worked that job for 5 years, but in that 5 years, god damn, see a lot of shit. Let me know if that notification right there, that's for people subscribing, let me know if it's too loud. If it is, I'll cut it down a little bit. But a bleeding from the ear, it can be caused by a ton of different things. I mean, obviously you can scratch your ear, bleed from the scratch, you can pop your eardrum. And there's a very specific test where you hold up a cotton swab or a 2x2 little piece of a cotton thing, and you dab up some of the blood, And if there's blood, like the little red circle, and then around it, another circle of clear fluid, then you've cracked the skull. So we don't know. It could be just a laceration. As who's that? Radigris? Could just be a laceration, but we don't know at this point. It could be a very serious injury where the skull's cracked and cerebral spinal fluid is leaking out of his ear. Regardless of what it is, this whole thing is just outrageous. And furthermore, I'm on Twitter all the time. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I'm on it constantly. And it's a new account, but so there's not many followers or anything. But there are people on Twitter defending this. Like, he should have moved. He should, and I don't think like many people realize like what happened. And I'm a little unorganized as far as my pictures go, but let me find it real quick because I got a ton of stories to show you guys. Here we go. Let me bring this up. Hold up. All right, here we go. Check this out. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but the day before, they're kneeling. Oh yeah, we're with you. Look at this, kneeling with the cause, with the protesters. Next day, same location. Look at the balls right there, right? Very next day, same spot. Pushing down an elderly man, putting him in the hospital. Here we go. This is the next one I wanted to show you guys. If you can see right here in his left hand, it's a helmet. It's part of their right gear. So he literally walked up to to fucking turn in some sensitive items that the law enforcement officers dropped or lost, I don't know, during a scuffle. Who the fuck knows? The point is, he had it. He walked up to them like, hey, here you guys go. I think you guys lost this. Jesus Christ. 2 seconds later, this fucking piece of shit and this guy, just off frame right here, push him down. We have to say the race now. It might be true. This is nuts. Put a 1 in chat if you guys have not seen this video. I imagine that most of the people who follow my content have seen this video, since I'm you know, what, 12 hours late on this. But if you have not seen this video, god damn, I feel sorry for you. Cause about to ruin your fucking day. I think this is actually it. I haven't actually watched this post, but here we go. Let's check this out. Hold up. All right. Washington Post. Isn't that Jeff Bezos? Jeff Bezos owns the Post. All right. So you can see he walks up with the helmet, right? Walks up. 75 years old.
He is bleeding.
Instantly bleeding out of his ear.
Get him better. What the you walking up on me? I'm on the ground. Y'all don't want this shit. Back up.
And their primary concern is to get these two guys right here. He says get a medic here immediately, and then get these two fucking guys right here. What the fuck? Buffalo, New York, bad trip. What's up, brother? So you can see right there. Hold up. Let me pull this back. So you can see in the background, up in there. Dude, thank you, Bad Trip, ME. Thank you so much. Dude, ME, the frauditor video, we'll talk about that in a minute. I might play it tonight on this, sound is horrible? How so? Is it too loud or something? Or is it just horrible to listen to? Because that's how I feel. I feel like it's horrible to listen to. But anyway, you can see here in the back, in the beginning of the video, right after the guy falls to what could be his possible death, right there. The sound of the crack. Also, let me know if those notifications get too crazy. Let me know. I'll just turn them off, because it's every person who subscribes that has notifications on public. It's gonna pop up on the top left of the screen. But as soon as this guy hits the ground, the sergeant runs up. He says, "Get a medic," and then they arrest two guys. And then in the second view, you can see they have their hands up. Like, why arrest them? Peaceful assembly, you know? Turn it off. All right, a couple other people tell me to turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off. That notification might take me a second, because that's gonna happen a lot. I mean, just let me know. But yeah, look at that little pool. Within seconds of him falling down.
He's clean out of here.
Grab these two guys.
What the you walking up on me? I'm moving down. Back up.
And then right here, this is the second angle. So the man's gonna come in right here, right above me, and they're gonna knock him down. And then these guys that are up on the steps, like right up in this area, stop it. All right, here. I've got a couple of people saying stop that shit. So let me kill it real quick. All right. There we go. That's over. So yeah, he's gonna walk up, get pushed down. The two guys on the step are gonna be the dudes that they arrest immediately afterward for peacefully assembling. Where's Stephanie London, by the way? Stephanie, can you put something in chat real quick? I'm gonna mod you. There you are. Damn, that was quick. I don't mind cussing in chat, anything like that, so yeah. Oh, hey, El Coro too. I see you all the time as well. There we go. All right. See, there's the man walking up with the helmet. Look at these guys, just sitting down. Hands up, holding signs. Yeah, none of these guys are doing anything.
This is unconscious.
None of this is even the worst part yet. This isn't even the worst part.
Yeah.
Nope. You guys need dog food? All right. So here's where the shitty part comes in. Oh, Rocket. Hey. There you go. So here's the shit part. Right? So the title of this article through the Washington Post, 57 Buffalo officers resign from Special Squad, the emergency response team. Which is like their riot squad or whatever. Whatever we just saw. That's the ERT. How do you get 57 more to resign? Well, the problem is they're still cops, right? They're still going to be out there. I mean, the overtime money that these guys are receiving is ridiculous. And I can tell you, as a previous state employee working as a fireman for LA City, the potential to earn $200,000 to $300,000 a year, especially with situations like this happening, with all these riots, very easy. An overtime day for me, which is a 24-hour shift, mind you, was at least $1,000 as a rookie. Now, when you get to be an engineer or an apparatus operator or Captain 1, Captain 2, Battalion Chief, EMS Chief, dude, the money's dumb. And paramedics get 18% extra pay for the paramedic license. It's dumb money. He's not dead yet, no. Hey, if you can't see your text in chat, just refresh. YouTube's been having some major problems lately with the live streams. It's been going on for a couple days. So if you back out, refresh, your chat should work. But anyway, let's go into this article, and then we're going to break down some other stories, because there's tons of stuff. Like, this is one of the most egregious and nutty stories that I've seen over the past couple days. But, I mean, I've got like 20 lined up for us tonight, so we'll check some out. But 57 members of the Buffalo Police Department resigned from a special squad Friday to protest the suspension of 2 officers shown on video shoving a 75-year-old protester to the ground, causing him to hit his head on the sidewalk and suffer a serious injury. Now, think about that. These 57 officers resigned from the ERT, the emergency response team, because the 2 officers that pushed this 75-year-old man that was just returning equipment that they lost, they pushed him to the ground and potentially cracked his skull open, which is what I think probably happened. You know? I don't think it's a laceration of the ear. He hit the back of his head, the occipital lobe. If you guys don't know much about human anatomy, the occipital lobe is the back portion of your skull, that rounded part, right? A single hit can kill you. I've seen it multiple times. A single hit falling on the back of your head like that. Most of the time it knocks you out. But a single hit to the occipital lobe easily kills. Easily. And these 57 pieces of shit are protesting. Like they're essentially going on strike. They're essentially going on strike. People are saying the video is faked. I'll look into it, but I highly doubt it. I mean, what would be the premise? You know, why would they fake it? How would they fake it? What would be the reason? Could you not imagine that the state could employ assholes that would do something like this? I believe it. I was part of that organization. Not law enforcement, but fire department, military. You know, before, here's something nobody knows on my channel. No, none of the viewers know. When I got out of the military, I was lost. I was so lost. I had no idea what to do. And my two options that I continuously thought about was fire department and police. And I knew that I'd be a terrible cop. I knew that I would be the worst tyrant ever. Like I just know. Like, you give me power, I'm going to abuse it. I know it. And if I think that lowly of myself, like, there's no way I can trust another human being. You know, I just can't. I just can't trust that anybody can have that much power and not abuse it. Never, ever. I don't think any of you could do it. I know for a fact I can't do it. I don't know, Jay. I keep allowing that comment to go through by clicking the show button, but I don't know why. But yeah, dude, and yeah, so many men out of the military can become cops. How many have PTSD? Yeah. Dude, if you're a combat vet in any sense of the word, yeah, you got PTSD. We'll go through some of my combat videos someday. They're on a different channel, but I'll bring them up. Not in today's live stream, but maybe we'll share them at some point. All right, but the footage was shot by an NPR affiliate. Blah blah blah. I don't know. Do we really need to read into this, or do you guys want to move on to the next story? The guy's in serious condition. 57 resigned in disgust because the treatment of the two officers who were simply executing orders. That's the worst part of the whole thing. Let me know, guys. Let me know if you want me to continue on this story or move on. Type stay or move on, and you know, I'll let you. We'll go from there, because I think I've seen enough. And while we wait for you guys to do that, we'll play this video for you one more time just to show you how fucking terrible this shit is, and how out of what was it, 59 officers, right? 59 officers, 2 suspended with pay, of course, and then 57 going on strike because we should be allowed to crack the skull of a 75-year-old. Here we go. We're moving on. I'm going to play this real quick. This is from NPR.
He is bleeding! He's bleeding out of his ear! He's bleeding out of his ear! Get him medic! What the f*** you walking up on me? I'm on the ground! Get the f*** away! Y'all don't want this shit! Back up!
Dude, if these guys don't get charged with fucking manslaughter at the fucking minimum. At the fucking minimum. If you did that, just following orders to push a shoplifter out of your store, you'd be charged with fucking manslaughter. Minimum. No, he's not dead yet. Not dead yet. Okay, so maybe not manslaughter. Good point. Got a little bit ahead of myself. He's in serious condition, still in the hospital. I imagine he might die. 75 years old with that big of an injury. I don't think they'd get qualified immunity. Yeah, attempted something. Yeah, there's no way that's fake. There's no way. Alright, we're moving on. You guys asked for it. I gave you guys the option. Here we go. I got a ton of stories for y'all. So, well, I thought I did. Why did these refresh? Oh, here we go. Have you guys heard this? TMZ broke this story, right? So this story broke on the 2nd. This is actually 3 days ago. So, how is he bleeding? About the human anatomy, how is he bleeding out of his ear? We went over it, Cobb, in the beginning. Typically a skull fracture. I mean, there's a ton of different ways, but for occipital lobe impact, typically skull fracture. I don't know. Is that picture legal? Am I gonna get banned? I just realized there's some panties on screen. Anyway, TMZ NYPD scanner calls for violence against protesters. Shoot motherfuckers. But who said it? Have you guys heard this shit? Have you guys heard this shit? This is somebody like. Okay, first off, I don't know if you guys have the scanner apps on your phone, but if you open up your phone and download these scanner apps, you can find your local municipality and listen in on fire and EMS and also your police and sheriff, right? So this is NYPD, and thank God for the people who make this possible. Somebody has a scanner, expensive equipment, and set up in their house to their computer, streaming it to the internet so that we can hear it, right? So that we don't have to buy these expensive pieces of equipment. Some of the police radios were stolen, maybe to cover up who said it. Yeah, it's bullshit. Well, okay, Stephanie London, when I was a paramedic, so I was dual function. So I would ride 2 days on the ambulance and 1 day on the truck. And we did show up to a fire alarm. Like somebody pulled a fire alarm little thing. And so we had to show up and turn it off and make sure there's no fire. And while we were inside, somebody stole our radios. And they did, and because I used to work in South Central Los Angeles. So we had 3 different radios. 2 of them were police radios. There's a 500 and an 800 megahertz. I don't know. Whatever fucking frequency they are. There's a 500 and an 800, and then there's the fire radio. But the ones that we had, we could talk to the police to communicate. You know, like if there's a shooting, I need to go in and patch up a wounded person. The cops would tell us, you know, if it's 10-6 or 10-4. I don't fucking remember. What's up, ASD? Yo, you guys need to follow ASD if you guys haven't already. I don't know if you haven't heard of him. Sleeping. But ASD put some fucking time into his content. Love that guy. But yeah, they stole the police radios out of our fire trucks so that they could listen to different warrant blah 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 when they do come to your house and issue warrants. The thing is, SWAT and some of the special forces like the ERT that these guys just resigned from, those are in special channels, and you have to know a 4-digit code to get to them. So you can't hear those on public scanners. They know better. But these people want to steal those radios so that they know, hey, our fucking house is about to get raided. Bounce. Or flush or whatever. So anyway, calls for violence against protesters. Shoot motherfuckers heard, but who said it? Who said it? It's possible it was somebody, but listen to this. I don't know if you guys have heard this. Listen to this.
So we have a group of people blocking traffic on Albany and Dean Street. They're refusing to let the orange go eastbound on Dean Street and Albany. So we're stuck here.
Run them over. Shoot those motherfuckers. Don't put that over the
Run them over. Shoot those motherfuckers. And then somebody immediately comes over and says, don't put that over the air. It's like, here's the thing. You know, they're trying to claim that somebody stole the fucking radios, right? Somebody stole the radios. And a civilian is now fucking with the cops and saying, run them over. Shoot those motherfuckers. Right? Possible. Possible. Here's my issue with it. Right? Here's my issue. Where is it?
Don't put that over the air.
Don't put that over the air. Don't put that over the air. It sounds like an innocent statement, but when you really think about it, don't put that over the air, it sounds like he hears statements like that all the time. Constantly. Like when they're in their locker room gearing up and talking shop and they know there's no cameras on that the public can see anyway. When they're just chilling out, dude, they all talk like that in the locker room. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. He hears it all the time. He hears it all the time. He's saying, don't put that over the air. That's locker room talk. Anyway. Moving on. What's next? I don't know if you guys seen this. This isn't too egregious, but and this is from a couple days ago too. I've been saving up some of these videos for you guys for a little while.
We will be enforcing the law. Please leave the area peacefully and you will not be harmed.
This was from way before the protests turn insanely violent. They're just smashing water. That's all it is, smashing water. But if you guys haven't been to any of these protests or riots, there's a ton of people walking around handing out food and water. Food and water. So they're just trying to smash up the water, trying to make it harder for people to protest. Ridiculous. I'm rambling on and on. Well, go somewhere else, Barbara. We don't need you here. You can fuck off. All right, what is next? Oh, this is great. So, City Hall. This guy right here is one of the police commissioners. And City Hall is being held online lately. So this is one of the people who called in to address their grievances to the government. Hold. It was muted. Here we go.
Thank you. Jeremy Fresh, followed by Juan Ramirez.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, yes.
Black Lives Matter, defund the police. I find it disgusting that the LAPD is slaughtering peaceful protesters on the street. I had two friends go to the protest in Beverly Hills a couple days ago, and the protest was peaceful until the police showed up with their excessive violent force, shooting rubber bullets and throwing tear gas. Is this what you think of protecting and serving? Because I think it's bullshit. Fuck you, Michael Moore. I refuse to call you an officer or a chief because you don't deserve those titles. You are a disgrace. Suck my dick and choke on it. I yield my time. Fuck you.
Thank you, Juan Ramirez.
Thank you, Juan Ramirez. I fucking love Juan Ramirez. I want that to be my new intro for every video. I yield my time. Fuck you! Love it. I know Johnny 5-0 went live the other day to show Michael Moore, Los Angeles Police Commission. I think that's Michael Moore up there in the corner. I can't remember, but he's police chief of LA City. Police Department, LAPD. the other day he came out and with a statement and said some bullshit about like how everybody out there in the street protesting and rioting are just as responsible for the death of George Floyd as the 4 officers who kneeled upon him. 3 officers, whatever. But then he apologized for it. But still, he said he misspoke. He didn't. He has utter contempt for us as civilians. Motherfucker makes $750,000 a year, including his pension, the health care, deferred compensation. Fuck that guy. Fuck Michael Moore. And the other Michael Moore. Here's an interesting one. Alright, so we can see here. Hold up. Alright, WE Finance. I think this is a jewelry store, right? Need to watch my How to FOIA video? I haven't done one yet. It's really easy. I'll show you guys in a couple of minutes how to FOIA. In fact, and I'll show you the rewards of a FOIA request in about 10 more videos. We'll get into it. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of my frauditor video that I'm fighting with YouTube with at the moment, because and I'll explain it in a minute. Let's move on. I'm going to show you a video that's not up yet. I posted it out to the channel members. They got to see it today, and it's going to come out in the next day or two as soon as YouTube emails me back. I'm fighting with them. I'll show you why in a minute.
NYPD finest breaking into a jewelry store for some fucking reason.
Jewelry store? Why the fuck?
This shit don't make absolutely no fucking sense.
That'll be their defense. Mark W. Yeah. Well, if I was on the jury, I'd fucking fry him.
Tax dollars hard at work.
Look at this shit.
They're all for them.
Can anybody in chat give me a good reason why these motherfuckers are breaking into a jewelry store? Like forcible entry on a civilian-owned jewelry store. I don't understand. D. Dunphy, I don't know. Why are you here? The site may suck, but you're here. What's that say about you, bitch? Alright. I don't remember why I took this. Oh, this has nothing to do with the riots or anything. But George Joseph. Alright. You guys might not know about it. I was going to do a whole story about this one. A whole video. But George Joseph, this shows in secret recordings, police officers in Mount Vernon, New York, say that their colleagues framed innocent people over and over again. Westchester DA just received these tapes that you guys are about to hear. It's real short. It's like 10, 15 seconds. But kept the tapes secret. Did not put them into evidence. Listen to this. I'll play it a couple times if you guys can't hear it. But here you go.
I saw them tell the county UC to identify the wrong people, illegally enter people's homes to threaten them, plant drugs on people. Illegal crack pipes and drugs are always on their person. They call it the rainy day fund. Search warrants done with little to no evidence. Everything was fabricated.
So I don't know if you guys could see that. We'll go through it. Let me turn it down just a little bit. But look at this. I saw them tell to the county UC. I don't know what that means. County UC. Who knows? I saw them tell the county UC to identify the wrong people. Illegally enter people's homes.
To threaten them.
Or threaten them. Plant drugs on people.
Illegal crack pipes.
Illegal crack pipes and
And drugs
drugs.
are always on the person. They call it the
Always
rainy
on the
day
person.
fund.
They call it the rainy day fund. To keep crack pipes and drugs on your person to be able to plant on innocent people.
Search warrants done with little to no evidence. Everything was fabricated.
Search warrants. Hold up. Fuck, I can't see where the fuck we were. There we go. Search warrants done with literally no evidence. Everything was fabricated. Where can you find this video? I'll post the link in the chat right now. For anybody who wants to see it. It's only a couple seconds, what, 17 seconds long? It's normal behavior. Of course it is. Of course it is. Moving on. Oh, okay. This was the original video. The dude getting his head cracked. Just as a reminder, this is not new. This is a normal thing. He's got a spit mask on. And I did a video about one of these chairs. You guys probably didn't see it because it was demonetized. Because this type of content is fucking disturbing. Now the video that I posted had the fucking cops tasing this dude. At one point, tased him with the dry tase, not the actual shooty part, but the two little electrodes. Actually put him up on him and fucking tased him for 1 minute and 17 seconds. The guy fucking died 2 years later. Killed himself, mind you. Suicide. But had heart conditions and was in and out of the hospital for the 2 years after the incident. But these chairs, your feet are confined to it. There's a handcuff to the wrists, both wrists handcuffed to the chair, and strapped. Both feet, individual handcuffs, and strapped. A strap around the waist, and then typically those things around his shoulders, they're crossed to hold the whole chest and backpack to it. But this is normal. This is fucking normal. Look, this motherfucker walks up. He doesn't try to help. He doesn't try to help the fucking victim. The guy in the fucking chair, he helps his fucking buddy beat the fuck out of him. It's ridiculous. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Mises Institute, but they have a whole thing about private policing. Can you imagine if the government had no monopoly on policing? If we were able to pick and choose between like 5 to 10 different companies on who could protect our property, whether or not we need it is another question, right? But if we got to pick and choose which agencies we got to donate our money to provide essential services, to protect and serve, to actually protect and serve, because we all know Warren versus DC, Gonzalez versus Castle Rock, they do not protect. Police are just fucking janitors. That's all they are. I know you guys have seen this. This is kind of funny, but whatever. We'll play it. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I don't know why it's not playing. Use other people's hard work. Is it? You mean like I report on things? This guy probably watches CNN and trusts everything he says. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And then goes to YouTube. It's alright. He's a bootlicker. It's fine. They can lick boot.
There's no peace. Fuck the police.
They can all lick boot. Did you already bite the guy's ass? I might have missed it. I looked away. There it is. I don't know anything about that. I just thought it was kind of funny. Speak up? Is my mic too low? I don't think it is. We're gonna move on. We're gonna go through just a couple more videos, and I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of my new video. We already saw this. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen this one. I don't think it's hit YouTube yet. Maybe it came out this morning, but this is gonna blow up on YouTube in the next day or two if you guys have not seen it on YouTube. This is actually in Mexico. Thank you, guys. Was it Spain? I thought it was Mexico. Fucking dude. Here it goes. Woo. Like, I can't applaud this, but I will speak on the behalf. No, wrong words. I will speak to the point that people are getting fed the fuck up. I can't condone that. You know, I don't know if you guys understand or know about the non-aggression principle. But it's just gnarly, you know what I mean? Like, I could never condone setting someone on fire or aggressing towards a police officer or anything like that, especially if they're not aggressing towards you. Now, granted, no knock raid. You don't show me your fucking warrant or something. Absolutely open fire, you know, or you'll end up being the next Breonna Taylor. But I can't condone something like this. Let's just jump right to it. You can see right up in here, the guy walks up. There it is. That's the lighter fluid. And immediately lights him on fire. It's pretty fucking gnarly. So anyway, that guy's in jail. Attempted murder. We're getting close to the reveal. Oh, these guys, the 6 Atlanta officers, all 6 of these officers from this video. You guys have probably seen this one. It's a couple days old, but they've all had charges pressed against them for assaulting these 2 college students. Here we go. Come on. Hold up, I'm gonna have to refresh this one. So they're just driving through. We don't know what happened before, right? We have no idea what happened prior to the video rolling. But these 2 kids, I don't...
Guys, come to me right now. 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 Come to me. Come to me right now. This woman just got tased.
He slashes the tire.
Come to me right now.
There was a supposed first video. Dude, if you guys can find it, we'll play it. We'll look at it. They asked the cops a question.
Come to me right now.
Dude, it's fucking gnarly. There's so many videos right now of the cops. They're putting out curfews. And then 30 to 40 minutes before the curfews are enforced, boxing people in and not letting them leave, and then arresting them for being out after curfew. Like, how could you do that and call yourself a good person? I don't know. Yeah, they fucked him up pretty good. Yeah, lighting the cop on fire, attempted murder, shove an old man down? I don't know. The pregnant girl getting pepperballed? I think I might have that. This one's really new though. I might have that in the list. I got 4 more videos, and then we're gonna play my newest video that hasn't been released yet. But this, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's a stinger grenade. Blows up like right in this kid's face. And luckily, somebody already did the work and did the slow-mo and shit. This is gonna happen right about. To this. Boom. Here we go. It's fucking gnarly. At least they bounced it. You know what I mean? Like we've been seeing a ton of videos where people are being beanbagged in the face. I don't know if you guys saw that the homeless guy beanbagged right in the forehead. There were a couple teenagers, a 16-year-old in New York, with brain damage now, shot in the forehead. Knocked the fuck out. I thought he was fucking dead in the video. It's gnarly. But I mean, at least they bounced it, right? Here's some of the pictures. I don't know how big I can get it. But yeah, right in his face. Insane. This is from the other day too. Seattle police officers received orders to turn off their body cameras. I have to refresh this page.
My bike units and SWAT units, you can now deactivate your cameras. We are now clear anybody in front of us, and this movement is come to an end. My bike units and SWAT units, you can now deactivate your cameras. We are now clear anybody in front of us, and this movement is come to an end.
That's right. Turn off your body cameras. Now, shit, I don't have it. I had another video to follow up on that, but it's the mayor or somebody that and she had a minute-long statement about why they deactivated the cameras. Here's their excuse. Hold up. Tell me if you guys think this is legit. She said that they told the officers to deactivate their body-worn cameras because they didn't think that it's the job of law enforcement to surveil the protest. They didn't want to be a surveillance team. They didn't want to get people in trouble for being out there using their First Amendment rights and speaking out against corrupt government officials and law enforcement agencies. What the fuck? Dude, Rocket, I don't know, man. I'm not sure if he got fucking hurt. I imagine he did. I mean, but I don't know. No, some of the sites that I follow for this content, I rarely get follow-ups. I mean, sometimes, you know what? Hold up. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently the ACLU says that they should turn off body cams so that they don't surveil you know, no facial recognition software, so you can't track citizens, which is illegal anyway. It's a Fourth Amendment violation. It's ridiculous. Anyway, 2 more quick little videos, and then I'm going to play a long one for you guys and leave you all alone for the evening. Here we go. So this guy, he's out after curfew. How dare you be out past your bedtime? sir. Especially riding a bike. This isn't playtime. This guy here on the bike, going home from work, having a nice day, going home from work, has to go through one of the areas that the protests are going. Look at all these other bikers too. There's a ton of them. But no, this guy.
Oh my god.
You get beat for being out after bedtime.
Oh my gosh.
Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, just for being out after your bedtime. It's way past your bedtime. And then there's, okay, this one too. Hold up, let me refresh this one. I haven't seen this one anywhere else, so this might be a first for y'all. But let me actually go to the Twitter post, because I might be able to... Ooh, that's right. The Amazon Prime building in California burnt the fuck down. I don't think it was related. Jeez, where'd it go? Well, oh, there it is. Got it. All right, here we go. Last video before we play one of my videos. But look at this. Is this not a Fourth Amendment violation? Somebody, let me know what you think. This is Portland police buffering. Damn it. Look at this. Spray painting the cars. You can't see the paint. Can't see it. It only shows up during under certain lights. Well, actually, maybe you can see it. From what it... Okay, so it's blue paint. So they're spray painting blue on people's cars. From what I read, I maybe it wasn't about this video, but I read something about them using a certain type of spray that only shows up under a light, so they can identify cars that were in or around the protests. They have video of cops effing up their own cop cars. Yeah, dude, Animal, I've seen that. Seen that. All right.
This pig is spraying it with blue spray paint.
Their car's been marked. They just marked
For literally no reason.
They just marked their car.
Insane.
Our car's down that way.
How are they supposed to get through when the road's blocked? You guys have fences up.
Hands up!
Yeah. If you guys are out at these protests, if you're not live streaming, keep your phone on airplane mode. Make sure that you guys keep a full password. Full password. Not the little swipey thing. Not the thumbprint or the fingerprint release. Not the facial recognition. A full password. Turn it on airplane mode if you guys go out. Alright. That is not it for the day. That's not it. What we're gonna do... You know the funny thing about electronics that not a lot of people think about? This is just some like weird lackluster brain shit. 1,000 years ago, like the most damage that you could do to a civilization was like maybe a cannonball or like a bomb, a Molotov cocktail, setting stuff on fire. Like, and you could probably kill a couple dozen, maybe a couple hundred people by yourself, you know, like alone. Just talking about like one guy. And now, with the advancement of technologies, like everything gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And now we've gotten to a point where, 15 years ago, they were using a cell phone smaller than this, with less technology than what's in this, to blow up IEDs from a distance and kill multiple people. So the technology, the mechanisms of death get smaller and smaller and more accessible to the public. And I'm pretty sure that somebody in the United States, some government official has one of these that has a couple buttons that would launch nukes. Somebody does. Maybe it takes 2 of these. Maybe. Right? But think about how small that technology is. It would take so small. Such a small device to ruin mankind. Why airplane mode? So they can't track you. Like, if there ever was or is or could be big things happening around you while you're out there, whether you're involved or not, you don't want them cell phone towers pinging your shit and letting everybody know where the fuck you are. Because that's the only people who know where you are. The airplanes. Alright, here we go. Here's an exposed video. We're going to play it out now. Where is it? Alright, so I made this video a while back. And I put a lot of fucking work into it.
So people are complaining that you're recording.
Pissed me off. What's up, Bill? Okay. So I made this video.
People. Well, why are you recording? Is there a reason?
Let me find the where it starts. I don't know if you guys recognize this dude. Is the Wuhan over? Yeah, of course. It was always over. Excuse me. Yeah, yo, Baxrock. I believe that too. But when I go out, I'm usually live or filming, so I have no choice. And if you have to bring your phone, and I think it's good that some people take your phone for emergencies, but I do believe they can still track you, airplane mode or not. I think you're right. Trust me. I'm with you. Anyway, I made this video. This is IDC Chris. He's our frauditor. He's our #1 frauditor. So I made this fucking video, right? Here we go.
If you need me to help me with your job, then where do I clock in at? What violation is this? What violation is this?
It's disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct.
Yep.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So I put a bunch of time into this fucking video, and I thought it was great because he's like, hey, you need me to help you with your job? Where do I clock in at? I thought that was the greatest fucking line, and probably not even his. It's probably not even his. He probably didn't even make it up. He probably heard that shit from somebody else after what I'm about to expose to you guys. So I posted this video, and it kind of blew up a little bit at first. It had a good start, right? And then somebody jumped into the comment section, and they said, hey, don't promote this guy. He called 911 on himself. And I was like, oh, fuck. Did I fuck up? Did I not research this enough? So I looked into it, and I found a couple news reports, and it was like, hey, dude, Rocket, I feel you. I sent him a bunch of subs. So I found a bunch of news articles that said, yeah, the cop said that Chris said that he called the cops on himself. And I was like, huh. Well, the cop said that Chris said. Can I trust the cop? He kind of acted like a dick during the traffic stop. And so then a couple more people came into the comment section, and they said, hey, IDC Chris called the cops on himself. Don't put this guy's work out. And I said, hey, if I find out that he did, I will delete this video and make a retraction video. So I called the district attorney, the J-Rock or J-Sock, whatever the fuck. I made a bunch of phone calls. Nobody would give me any answers. And I finally did a FOIA request. Still have it somewhere. I can't show it. It's got my name and number on it. But I said, I want everything. So normally people say, hey, give me, I want a FOIA request to all of the body-worn cameras, right? No. FOIA request the body-worn cameras. FOIA request the 911 calls. FOIA request the radio dispatch traffic logs. and any other forms or any other data regarding the case. So I got 2 full fucking DVDs. And they gave it to me for free. Because I said, hey, yo, I do news on YouTube. So this is of public interest. I need to expose this story. Give me everything you got. So they gave me everything they had. And this is what I made. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to take myself off the screen in just a second here. Let me set it up. And, dude, this is going to be fucking fun. Took me a long time to make this fucking video. It's 30 fucking minutes long. Alright? Everything. Him crying for his fucking mom when he's in jail. Everything. Every fucking thing is in this video right here. Exposing this piece of shit as a liar and a fake and a fraud. Don't support this guy. If I sent you over there to subscribe to him, get back over there and unsubscribe. Here we go. Setting it up. Remember, this still isn't up on YouTube yet. You guys have the...
So we got a call from the bank.
Who made the call?
Oh, stop it! Stop! This still isn't up on YouTube. This is a first time viewing. If you're not a member to the channel, this is the first time being exposed. Here we go. Again, I'm going to mute myself and take myself off of the screen. Sorry, I'm trying to find the camera. I'm trying to hurry for you guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. There we go. I am off. Actually, hold up. Let me just do this. Who is it? This is IDC Chris. IDC Chris. Spelled like this. I know it's about the audit, not who calls, but this motherfucker lied to me and to the entire community, John. And that's why this is an issue. He's a fucking liar to the community who supports him. I'm gonna mute myself now and play the video. Here we go.
So we got a call from the bank.
Who made the call?
Like I said, I am a YouTuber.
For your guys' information, I made the call, but
You're the one that called the police on yourself?
I called the non-emergency police.
So you called the police on yourself?
I did not report a crime. I said I'd like to make an anonymous tip.
Okay, have a seat then.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I'm an auditor. I'm a YouTuber.
Okay.
Mom, hey, mom, please, but mom, just look up civil rights attorneys. Mom, stop, don't, mom.
Welcome back, everybody. Today's video is going to be a little lengthy, but it is well overdue. Just a couple of months ago, I posted a video that covered a channel called IDC Chris, and in fact, even Audit the Audit has posted a video of his on their channel. His channel only has a couple of audits, but they're fun. He's a younger cat and he's got a little bit of attitude, and part of that is entertaining to watch. Now, I spent hours showcasing one of his audits that I thought was absolutely fantastic.
But nothing illegal happened, and I do not have to comply with your investigation.
You do actually when I have a complaint,
okay? Well, so if you need me to help me with your job, then where do I clock in at?
Once it was released, it was brought to my attention that he had called 911 on himself. I investigated those claims myself and couldn't find any clear-cut evidence. So I submitted a FOIA request to the Kewanee, Illinois Police Department and received all of the officers' body-worn cameras and 911 calls and dispatch information and radio traffic. Prior to posting the video, I went through IDC Chris's videos and comment section. Many people made the claim against him that he had made the 911 calls himself. In his personal videos, he denied it.
We're just waiting, just to see if a crime was reported or if somebody had just called and said, hey, there's a guy out here that's recording in front of the bank, which in my opinion, the dispatcher could go ahead and inform them that, hey, that's not illegal, you know, maybe somebody could go out there and check it out, but they don't have the right to detain me. And, you know, I 100% just have the right to walk away. He didn't visibly see me committing a crime, you know, he was just basing it only off the phone call, which, you know, and I can't even see the phone call yet.
For your guys' information, I made the call, but
You're the one that called the police on yourself?
I called the non-emergency police.
I've seen the phone call since my last update that, you know, gave the officer reasonable articulable suspicion that I committed a crime.
For your guys' information, I made the call, but
You're the one that called the police on yourself?
The phone call basically said nothing more, nothing less than a description, a location, and that there was a man walking up and down the sidewalk.
I made the call.
Like I told you guys, I've heard the call. The call never said anything about me going up to an ATM, anything of that nature. The caller was within his rights if he wanted to call them a non-emergency phone number and report that I was engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. He can do so, but that does not grant reasonable articulable suspicion for Officer Gearhart to come and take away my right.
I made the call. I called the non-emergency police. I'm a YouTuber.
And then when I posted a video, he denied it in my comment section. He claimed that he was unable to FOIA request any of the information regarding his case or obtain any of the videos, 911 calls, or radio dispatch recordings. I sent a single email and one written request to the Kewanee Police Department, and just a couple weeks later, they sent me 2 DVD discs full of all of the information that I had requested on my forms. Well, let's pop them in, see what they say. I guess we'll start from the beginning. Here's the 911 call. The file name's at the bottom of the screen. As you guys can see, it's got his full name and phone number. That's because when he called in, he used his personal cell phone, so caller ID came up at dispatch.
One moment, please. Kewanee Police Department.
Hi, I'd like just to make an anonymous tip, I guess.
All right.
There's just a man the people of like Kewanee Bank, and he's just like videotaping. Like there's workers out here and stuff. They're working outside.
Your phone keeps cutting out.
Sorry. He's just like I went by. I was walking around, and he's just videotaping.
What's he videotaping?
Like the bank.
The front of it or the side of it?
Kind of both. Like he's on the sidewalk. There's people in front, like selling stuff, and then there's cars that are like going in the drive-thru. And this is a video.
And this is State Bank of Tula on there?
Yes, I believe so.
By Sullivan's?
Oh, no. By like Fernando's?
Okay. That's People's National Bank.
Yeah.
And is he in a vehicle or?
No, he's on the sidewalk.
Okay, male white or male black?
Male white. I saw like a black shirt.
About how old?
I didn't really see that close.
Okay. And is he doing it on his phone or?
Yeah, it looks like. Could be like a small camera, I guess.
Okay. I will get someone out there to check on him.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Somebody had just called and said, hey, you know, there's a guy out here.
Kind of both. Like, he's on the sidewalk.
Just recording in front of the bank.
There's people in front, like selling stuff.
I have no doubt that that's Chris. Let's move on to the dispatch.
Kewanee 13.
13.
I have a report of a male white subject in a black shirt videotaping at People's National Bank, going from the front of the bank to the drive-up.
Kewanee 14, I'm out with that individual, just for you 43. I'd like to get another one down here. And can you flag that phone call from people from the complainant?
10-4.
The rest of this video is going to be body-worn camera footage of the arresting officer Gearhart. It includes the initial confrontation, booking, and transfer to county. If I sent you over there to subscribe in my old video, which is now deleted, make sure you head over there and unsubscribe, because it's appalling that a First Amendment frauditor would act in this way. There are plenty of examples of police misconduct, abuse of power, and civil rights violations. We don't need to break the laws to catch them in the act, and we certainly don't need auditors lying to the community that supports them. I apologize for the initial video. Hopefully, this will redeem it.
Hello? Hey, partner. Hello?
Alright, most of you guys have seen this part, so I'm gonna fast forward it just a little bit. But basically he ignores the cop, moves up a little bit.
Man, stop and come.
The cop puts hands on him. And mind you, the cop looks like he did the wrong thing, but in the dispatch, while he has this guy in custody, he says, flag that phone call. Flag it. Meaning the cop knew already. Hellacious J, just refresh. Like back out and refresh, it'll show up. YouTube Live has been having issues with chat lately. But this cop knew already that this phone call was made by that guy's cell phone, because caller ID identified his first and last name and his phone number. Like the file name that they sent me has his actual phone number and his first and last name on it. Luckily for him, I blanked it out. I'm not trying to dox the kid, just trying to expose it. But anyway, the cop walks up, arrests him, and in the original video, it cuts out right here when he says, I'm going to FOIA request all that. So I'm going to back out and play the rest. There's about another 15 or 20 minutes of video. If you guys stick around, cool. If not, cool. But I'll be right back after the end of this little video. See you in a moment.
Keep my phone on. Hey, I will be FOIA requesting this body cam.
Okay.
Why did you turn my phone off? Why did you turn my phone off? Is this a supervisor?
No, it's not.
Can you call the supervisor? Sir, can you call the supervisor on the scene?
Okay.
May I request a supervisor?
Sure. Yeah. All right, so what we have going on here is this individual is out causing people to become disturbed, alarmed and disturbed in front of a bank by videotaping them in the drive-through.
I didn't. I was on a public sidewalk.
And he doesn't want to cooperate at all. Doesn't want to give ID and just trying to walk away.
So doing photography, sir. Okay. Do you understand that?
I do, and everything's being video recorded on our body cams.
Okay. Why did you guys turn off my video?
I never.
Well, you turned off my video. That's obstructing. I do not consent to any searches or seizures.
Well, we're trying to take your backpack.
I do not. Look, he's unzipping it.
Well, that's because you're under arrest for obstructing.
For obstructing how?
For not giving your name and that
because
kind of stuff.
I don't have. You guys could not articulate reasonable suspicion. All right. Hey,
listen to me.
I'm a police auditor.
Okay, good.
I'm a police auditor. Right now, I have a federal lawsuit against the Mendota Police Department.
Okay. What's your name?
He was not giving it.
Yeah, I'm not. I did not do anything illegal. Why would I give you guys my ID?
Okay, well, you listen to me. Okay. Yes, we got a call from the bank or somebody up here that said you were video. Here, hold that up. That said you were videotaping people and they were alarmed and disturbed. So that
who made the call?
Dispatch has a.
I'm gonna FOIA request.
I'm gonna take this off so we can get your backpack off. Okay.
These hurt. These are tight.
That's because you're pulling on it.
No, I'm not. Look how tight.
And listen, anytime we get a call.
Yeah.
We're gonna investigate it.
You guys have to come investigate it. We have to ID the people that's involved.
No.
And at the point that you refuse to give your information when we're on a call and we're asking what it is,
this has been explained to him.
That's where you're under arrest for obstruction.
I didn't obstruct because I don't have to help you guys with your investigation. Silence is not any type of obstruction at all.
Okay. Well, that's what court's for.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. It will be a civil lawsuit.
That's fine.
Can I get
Do you have anything illegal in your pockets at all?
I do not consent to any searches or seizures.
I'm asking if you have anything illegal in your pockets that are going to poke me or stick me.
I do not consent to any searches or seizures. Is the supervisor coming on scene?
No, because he's tied up on something else. You can talk to him later.
So Hey, Branson.
Hey, quit yelling.
Hey, come over here. Can you video this? Like I said, I am a YouTuber.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Perfect. So what am I being?
There.
So
there we go.
So what's it called? I'm being placed under arrest for not giving
obstructing disorderly conduct.
That's what the Mendota police said too.
Okay.
You know what's it called? Can I talk to a supervisor? This is illegal.
He's busy on something else, man.
We'll get you a supervisor as soon as you can, as soon as we can. Okay,
really?
partner.
Yes.
Well, what's it called?
Just calm down. He'll talk to you in a little bit.
Have a seat for me.
Hey, for your guys' information, I made the call, but
You're the one that called the police on yourself?
I called the non-emergency police.
So you called the police on yourself?
I did not report a crime. I said I'd like to make an anonymous tip.
Okay, have a seat then.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I'm an auditor. I'm a YouTuber.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and sit in the car. You guys away from me?
So we are going to the Kiwani police station?
Yes, sir.
So it sounds like to me what he's doing is he's calling the police on himself and then purposely trying not to cooperate so that way he can try to file a lawsuit.
Gonna have points of contact if you get handcuffs.
They were tight and I asked them to loosen.
But that's how handcuffs go on, man. How bad's your pain right now?
I mean, pretty bad.
Well, it's pretty bad. It's feeling like bad.
If I move it, it'll twist me all around.
Dude, this part of the video right here.
Scale 1 to 10.
Hold up.
Maybe like, I don't know, like.
This part, he's in the jail cell, right? And he's complaining about his wrist hurting because of the handcuffs and whatnot. So these two guys, they're fire paramedics, and they're like, "Well, your wrist hurt? We'll give you an ice pack." And he says, "Yeah, that's the least you can do," or something about that's the least. And they say, "No, that's the max we're gonna do." Fucking ice pack, bitch. What a fucking moron. Anyway, back to the show.
For the pain that I should be feeling, probably like a 7, 8.
For the pain that you should be feeling.
Yeah.
Well,
like this hurts. Like my wrists before, they were fine.
Are they hurting right now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And then when I move, it works.
Okay, so just sit there. How bad's your pain?
Just sitting here? I mean, it varies. Like at certain points when I'm like doing motion on it.
Okay, when you're just sitting there and not moving.
Maybe like a 5, 6.
A 5, 6, and then when you move, it's just a 7?
Nah, it does. Like I said, there's different like points of contact. Like.
All right, let me see your wrist. Okay, you're forcing yourself against me.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel good when you do that.
All right, move your wrist around like that. You got plenty of movement. You got no swelling, dude.
It seems pretty swollen.
Yeah, that's not swollen. I don't see anything wrong with your wrist, dude. Nothing that you need emergency medical treatment for.
So you're saying
we can give you an ice pack if you want.
I mean, that'd be the very minimum, I guess.
That'd be about the very maximum,
yeah,
man.
That's max.
Alright. I mean, yeah,
I'll give you an ice pack.
I definitely feel like it would help. So, do you know when a supervisor will be available? I just want to talk to the sergeant.
No. Yeah, I'll say. Because it's not. I just knocked it out for emergencies. This is emergency. Okay.
You don't know when a sergeant may be on scene?
Here pretty soon. As soon as they get available.
And I can't. I'm not able to make a phone call at the moment.
You will be here in a minute.
Okay. I mean, it is, you know, pretty urgent to me. Obviously, you guys know I'm not from Kiwani.
With that, do it yourself. And then you go out there and an officer gives you a lawful order and you don't listen to him. You need to start reading the books again because obviously you don't read well. Because guess what? You broke the law. Now you're going to county. Sit down. Okay. Congratulations. Okay. We'll see you in court. Okay.
Come on out. There you go.
So what
Here's your phone call.
To me? What will be happening to me? Can I see my phone so I could?
No, you can't.
Get a number?
It's being seized as evidence.
Do I just? You guys record the phone calls.
Yep.
You don't need my phone.
I do need your phone.
Okay, so do it.
Here's your phone call, so make your phone call.
Is there any number that I press specifically, or I just go ahead and type it?
You know, you're good to go. How do you turn this off? I can't figure out how to turn it off.
Why is it?
I don't know. Somebody's calling you. How do you turn it off?
Why is it like this?
How do you turn it off?
You click the red button.
What button?
The red button.
This?
Yeah.
How do you turn it off all the way?
The phone didn't work. It said, please try to call again. So what do I?
How do you turn the phone off all the way?
You press the button on the other side, just like that, just like that.
Which one? What button?
Just like this is fine.
No, I want to turn it off.
Well, all right.
How do you turn it off?
How do I make this phone call? I'm refusing to answer questions.
Okay, if you don't know the number, that is not my problem.
I do know the number. It said, please try to call again. Gotta try another number?
I'm sorry?
I need to try another number. You just click line 1?
Hit line 1. Did you dial 1 if it's out? Okay.
Hello, Mom. Hi, Mom. What's it called? Right now, I'm at the Kiwani Police Department. I got illegally arrested. I was wondering, I was trying to get in contact with Branson because he's out here with me. But I was wondering if you could contact my lawyer, Solomon Redner. Or if you could try to contact my lawyer, Solomon Redner, or if you could go to a federal website. I know that there's a place in Chicago that you can call for immediate assistance, Mom. They'll do it on retainer. Solomon always does that on retainer. Oh, what happened? I was videotaping a bank from a public sidewalk, and then an officer approached me. Supposed to make consensual encounter. I invoked my Fifth Amendment right, and then continued to walk away because I wasn't being placed under arrest yet. Eventually, they placed me under arrest. I didn't resist or anything. But Mom, if you look up civil rights attorneys immediately near me. I am in custody right now. They said that they're going to move me to county. Sir, are you sure you're not going to send this to the state's attorney?
You don't have a bond for anymore because it's probation more.
Hold on.
Okay, so you're going to have to go over to the judge. All right.
Sir, are you sure this is not going to get sent to the state's attorney? You're taking me to county?
Why would I don't think you're processing. You need to understand the law.
Sir, no, sir. Look, I promise you, I do know the law.
Sounds like it.
If you want to go type into YouTube, type Mendota. There's a video with 300,000 views. That's my video.
Awesome.
I was falsely arrested in Mendota.
Are you done with your phone call, sir?
Mom, so do you know what how to contact?
Surprise, he lives with his mother.
In the basement. I'm in the Kiwani Police station. Henry County, I believe. Hey, Mom, this is literally the same exact thing that happened with Mendota. Conspiracy, even the sergeant's in on it. But what's it called? The Mendota police let me go. They said that they're gonna take me to county. The Mendota police ended up releasing me without charges. I mean, obviously the charges are going to get dropped. Huh? Mom, please just look up. I tried to call Branson. But Mom,
Solomon will do it on retainer. Any Chicago, they just need a federal license. Mom, just look up civil rights attorneys. Mom, stop. Don't worry. It's not an issue at all. Like, I'm fine. I could be in here until whenever. I mean.
Okay, time to wrap up the phone.
So, Mom, can you please contact either Solomon Redner or any civil rights attorney in Chicago? No, never. Mom, just look up civil rights attorneys near me and try to find one that could assist immediately. You tell them my situation, Mom. I'll be able to contact you. Don't worry. Okay? Don't worry. I have to go. He's still in Q1 somewhere. I mean, we came out here to film for my YouTube channel. And no. What's it called? We were gonna take the train back, but I mean, don't worry, Mom. I'll be able to contact you. Okay? I'll contact you as soon as I can. Don't worry about me. I promise you, I'm fine. Just see if you can get a hold of a civil rights attorney. What's it called?
Here we go. That's done.
When I get illegally arrested, I can't call into work. You know, I mean, the liability is not going to be on me. It's going to end up being on the Kewanee Police Department. If I lose my job, then it's at fault of I got illegally arrested. I got illegally detained. There's no reasonable or articulable suspicion.
Ma'am, his phone call is
Right this way.
Yeah. Yes.
Your son is being charged with filing a false police report and resisting obstructing a peace.
He called up on police report on himself, not saying himself was suspicious activity that he was casing the bank. When they got there, they confronted him as he was doing it, and he walked away from the officers, refused to give him his name or his commands. So the officer repeatedly told him and other citizens at that time he was placed under arrest.
Sir.
And so he is going over, and then he admitted to making the complaint on himself with a false report.
It's not a false report. I did not make a police report.
Yes. For the sole purpose of trying to sue us. So he's going to go into Henry County, being held in jail until he sees a judge. Probably tomorrow. I don't know if there's a judge still there today.
Within 48 hours.
Yeah, but he has to see within 48 hours, but it'll probably be a normal person in the morning. You can have him call over to Henry County, but there's he transferred to Henry County from here. Probably shortly, probably within an hour or two.
Sir, Chief Mike Burnaby.
All right. If you need anything else, he'll be able to make a call from Henry County. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Mike Burnaby from the Peru Police Department informed me that it is not illegal to make a non.
What is evidence?
No, so you are trying to take away my video.
No, I'm actually preserving it.
When do I get it back?
Once it's released from evidence. Come on out. Come on out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a seat right there, please.
What charges are being brought against me?
Obstruction.
Obstruction?
Yes, obstruction of justice, and also filing a false police report.
I didn't file a police report.
Have a seat, please.
I never filed a police report. Excuse me. When did I file a police report?
Have a seat.
I'm going to refuse to fingerprint because I never filed a police report.
For your guys' information, I made the call, but
You're the one that called the police on yourself? Your own car.
I will be thinking about this incident. I'm very sorry for the poor chain of command, though. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. No, I know you're being serious. Very serious offenses committed today. Federal felonies. 18 U.S.C. 241 and 242. One individually depriving of my rights, one conspiring to deprive my rights. Both felonies. federal felony committed by a police officer, after he loses his qualified immunity, it's finable of up to $200,000, and on a police department, $500,000. You violated your oath today. You swore to uphold the Constitution. I was practicing a First Amendment right. Oath was violated. That does mean if found guilty of violating the oath, you will never be able to be a police officer ever in the United States ever again, along with your command. It was supposed to be a consensual encounter stop.
Apparently never read Terry versus Ohio, have you?
I have. There's no reasonable articulable suspicion.
Do you know what came about of Terry out of Ohio?
Yeah.
Terry versus Ohio, what was it?
It was that you can detain someone as long as you have reasonable articulable suspicion.
Okay. Now think about that.
Think about it.
When you call in a complaint on yourself.
When I said an anonymous tip, not a complaint, of a man recording on a public sidewalk. That's not an illegal statement.
Okay. What happened in Terry versus Ohio? Do you remember?
Nothing is.
What was the case What was the case of Terry versus Ohio? I know it very well.
Oh, okay, perfect. Obviously.
What was the case?
I was asking you a question.
You're answering a question with a question. It's because you don't know.
As,
He doesn't know.
As king, I am king. You are a public servant.
He doesn't know the case, so.
I did.
Go ahead.
You don't have reasonable articulable suspicion.
Stand right here.
A call doesn't. Trust me, I did this. I already did this before. A call does not justify reasonable articulable suspicion, sir.
Alright.
You have to determine that for yourself. And when I was recording,
Tell me what happened in Terry versus
when
Ohio.
I was recording on a public sidewalk.
Tell me what happened in Terry versus Ohio.
What was suspicious about that? What was suspicious about that?
Tell me what happened.
What was
the case?
suspicious?
What was the case?
What was suspicious?
It's because you don't know.
I do know it. Do you know it?
You very well.
Sure. Seems like it.
Yep. I wish you all the best luck, man.
All right, you too. I mean, I am going for that qualified immunity.
Go ahead, stretch your legs. You got anything on you that's going to poke me probably? Drugs on you?
No, sir. You can't articulate reasonable suspicion from a call.
All right, man. I wish you the best of luck. Go ahead and go with this guy.
Yes, sir.
I need that back. I got to take that up to State Attorney's office.
I was just making sure.
Unless you're gonna take if you're gonna take their handcuffs off right there, I don't even need to come in there.
Is that the body cam footage on the FOIA disc? Or request? Okay. You're on 20?
Need you to kick up your boots. Go ahead and kick up your boots. No property for me though.
Yeah, I've got some. I'll give it to you here in just a second once you get them taken care of.
Will my phone be included?
What size shoes do you wear? I don't know. We might be having one leave the next day or two.
Is the judge available?
Not right now.
Will he be today?
We'll see. Go ahead. I need your earrings.
What's about? And then there's also this.
And all the jewelry you got?
Yes, sir.
Alright, go and have a seat. What size shoes you wear?
10.
That's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. If you liked the video, remember to like, share, comment. If you're new here, subscribe. So that, ladies and gents, is it. is the link that you posted. I don't think I saw a link, Siggy. It might have blocked it. I think I might have links turned off. But yeah, I want to address something. Space Fish and Joe Public. Call equals reasonable articulable suspicion? No. Was there an injured party? No. So was it really a crime? I don't think so either. Could they charge him with something like abuse of 911? Something. I don't know. But probably. Is it right? I don't know. Debatable. But you know, it's a difficult one. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it's justified to lock somebody up, to put somebody in jail for calling 911. I'm with you guys on that, right? And realistically, I wouldn't have made this video at all, and I would have left his original video up if it wasn't for the fact that he lied to me. If he just came out in the beginning and said, "Hey, check it out, I got this cool trick. I call 911 on myself, and when the cops get there, I'd do an audit." I'd probably be like, that's actually kind of funny, but you know, idiotic, really dumb, but it's kind of funny. But I don't know. I just can't handle him lying directly to me. Because I spoke with him long before I put out the first video. And then even after it was put out, people called him out in the comment section. He lied to everybody in the comment section and said, "No, I never called the cops, blah, 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 blah." And I know he's just trying to save face at this point, but anyway. But you're probably right. He needs our guidance more than anything, but I really hope that he stays away from auditing. And if anything, I mean, he's got a fun personality. You know what I mean? Like, he's funny. He's fun to listen to. He's quick-witted in a way. And I hope to see more of him. I just don't think he has any place in the auditor world. With that being said, not sure where to go from here. We just hit 60K today. The channel's been fucking popping lately. And I don't know why. And they've been... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing. Here, I'll show you guys some fun stuff. You guys probably don't see this side of YouTube. This is the Creator Studio. These are all my videos. This shows which ones are monetized, which ones are ineligible for monetization, and which ones are demonetized, and the reason why is here. So on the video that you guys just watched, when we click on view feedback, it says violence, demonetized for violence. A human reviewer, 11 people, actually now it's up to 29 people have watched this video and have decided that your video is suitable for limited ads, demonetized. Here's the reason why. Violence, situation showing hurt, damage, or injury. YouTube selection, severe, real injury, real death, harm to minors, abuse of animals, depictions of or discussions of sexual abuse or domestic violence, edited video gameplay that primarily focuses on graphic violence. Did you guys see any of that? Did you guys see any of that in that video? At all? I didn't. The most violence in it is when the cop grabbed his arm. Is that severe, real injury? Real death? Harm to minors? The guy's 20 when the video happened, or 21. Like, I don't get it, man. The entire protest feed should be flagged because of cops. Dude, I honestly think that sometimes I make videos and they demonetize them. He hurt his wrist hurt at a 7. Thanks, Chris. That's probably what it is. Real injury. Yeah, his hurts were a 7, guys. A 7. You know, when I was a paramedic, I'd say, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how badly do you hurt? 0 is the best day of your life. And 10 is either passing kidney stones if you're a male or giving birth if you're a female. So 7's pretty fucking big. But a lot of the George Floyd vids are monetized. Mine was, but mine was heavily censored. You know, I just put out the bodyboarding camera footage, but they cut out all of the important stuff. Ridiculous. So anyway, that's how YouTube works. And I emailed them. That video's been produced for a week and uploaded. And they had 11 people watch it. And I'm pretty sure that those 11 people have friends or family that are cops that say, you know what? Fuck this guy. Fuck his anti-cop content. And they demonetize it. And then I have to write YouTube a letter. Hi, you guys classified this video severe real injury, real death, harm to minors, abuse to animals, depiction or discussions of sexual abuse or domestic violence. Where exactly do you see that in my video? And then it takes like 3 to 5 days for them to get back to me. And they usually say, yeah, we're standing by our decision, even though there's no evidence and no further explanation. So I still haven't heard back from these guys for this video, but it'll probably be up live in the next day or two. And now it's on the live stream, so it'll be up. But Mark, take it easy. They might think he's a minor, but he's not. I already explained it in the email to him too. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Before we leave, yeah, the video yesterday. Look, this video, demonetized. Confirmed by review. Again, severe real injury, real death, harm to minors. I don't know if you guys saw that video, but it's just a ID refusal. There's not even an arrest. There's not even an arrest. There's no physical contact to anybody. Nobody falls. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody is even arrested. But severe, real injury, real death is what they categorize it. It's fucking dumb. To be honest, so I've got screenshots of all of these. I've been saving them for months, years even, since the PewDiePie apocalypse. And someday, when Section 230 is removed and YouTube no longer has its rights as a platform and is considered a publisher, I'll be able to sue the fuck out of them. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. But I'm collecting evidence just in case. Change it to viewable by 18. Should fix the problem. I'll try it. I haven't tried that yet. I've got a couple other tricks. And I usually just email YouTube. And I mean, you can see like these top 2 videos, they're demonetized. And then this one's demonetized. That one, that's a audio edit I did for DPN, so it's not even live and not monetized at all. This one is just a video from me and my friends doing some dumb shit. Actually, you guys want to see it? You want to see some dumb shit? You want to see some really dumb shit? But yeah, if you look, most of my videos are monetized. I've got tricks that typically work. But if you guys want to see some really dumb shit, so my buddy, nobody's seen this yet. So my buddy Milo, this is my buddy Matt, and this is a subsonic 22. It's technically a pistol, except that it has the an illegal buttstock on it, which makes it a rifle. So that gun's now illegal unless you take that buttstock off. But it's we're shooting subsonic 22, nice little can on it, 30 round mag, and this is in the basement. And this video will be demonetized, but I don't expect live streams to be monetized anyway. So these things right above my head, those are the little metal targets, and then we're shooting into the wood all around here too. We put up all that wood and put dirt behind it so we can shoot in the basement, and it's subsonic so nobody can hear it. Even upstairs you can't hear the gun. It's pretty dope. In fact, I got a couple new guns. I'll show you guys. Well, that's not true. I have a new gun and a new gun on the way. I'll show you the new gun in just a moment. It's fucking dope. I love it so much. You guys are gonna find it. I fucking love it. I'm so in love with it. Anyway, so we've been drinking quite a bit, and my buddy Milo, he was about to fly out a day or two after this video, and this thing, kind of ACOG-ish, is a little 3.5 3.5 zoom. And I don't know if you guys have ever scoped yourself, where you shoot and the scope pops back and it'll usually cut. Fuck off, Zippy. I have a little Bengal. I have a Bengal cat, and she likes to eat dog food because she's big. What model? To be honest, I don't know, Ziggy. It's not mine. It's his. But if you never scoped yourself, you should know. You should know what scoping is. So when you shoot the gun and it hits you in the face. But you shouldn't ever scope yourself with a 22, especially shooting subsonic. Anyway, this is what happens.
Just your video to Milo?
He wanted me to play this song.
Dale's a good man. I heard you're coming out. Dale's getting married. Got myself an HK, and we're just having fun.
Oh, it's an HK.
22, so I'm about to go down to the river and pray.
I'm gonna have to rewind it and show you guys. Watch this shit. Right there. Look at that shit. Hold up. I'm gonna show it again. See if you guys see it. Right there. He didn't even fire it. For some reason, he just says, bink, and fucking scopes himself without even firing. Without even firing. He just fucking, like, jammed his fucking face into the scope. Like, what the fuck? Here, I'll show you again. This is the best shit ever. Do you see that shit? We're just literally in the basement.
Getting fucked up. I just literally.
Anyway. That's why ARs suck. Dude, I fucking love AR platforms. He's actually an AK guy. But he's got like a Scorpion 9mm on the AR platform, and then yeah, it bled pretty bad actually, like down his face later in the video. But I hit my daughter in the face with a 357 SIG. Oops. She's 6. I was holding it for her and it popped her in the fucking forehead. Here's my new gun. I'll be right back. Okay. Let me blow it up a little bit. If you guys can guess what this is, I have no prize for you. But I guarantee that you won't. I'm gonna cover the name. Parenting 101. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Alright. It's very long. Very, very long. It's a 20-inch barrel. That might give a hint. It's an air platform, right? Now, instead of a rear charging handle, it's got a side charging handle, kind of like the AR platforms. What do you think it is? Let me know. It's not Smith & Wesson. I removed my hand. The name's right there in white. Some of you guys saw it. It's not a pellet gun. I'll show you guys the magazine in just a second. I'm gonna wait, see if anybody can guess it. It's not Rock River. It's not Smith & Wesson. I'll give you a hint. Give some of you gun guys a hint. What am I unscrewing right now? This. I'll read what it says. And some of you gun guys will know. Mod. Half choke. There we go, James. No, it's not High Point. James got it. This, my friends, is a brand new Citadel Boss 25. Just came out on the market about a month ago. This is not an airsoft gun. It's a fucking 12 gauge AR platform 12 gauge shotgun semi-automatic. It's a Citadel. Citadel made the RSS-1, which is the AK platform 12 gauge, and then they just made this guy. I haven't fired it yet. Tomorrow we're going to the range, so I'll let you guys know. I'll take some videos. I'll probably play it on a live stream because I don't want to push it out to the normal channel. But yeah, dude. So these only have 5 rounds in them. They only sell. Take it to the basement. These ain't subsonic, unfortunate. But should never buy a brand new gun. Wait 3 months. I know. But fuck DSS. I needed it. I needed it. I like weird guns. I like dumb weird guns. So anyway, the only bad thing about this thing is the buttstock is not collapsible. It just has a, adjustable cheek pad. But otherwise, I mean, I grew up on a fucking AR platform, so I wanted everything of mine to be AR, even though I'm buying a Sega pretty soon. But gotta have a 7.62. 500, Brian. Never shot a real gun in your life? Come to the Springs and we'll go. Alright guys, I think that's it. My fiance is gonna be home soon, and she'll be mad if I'm showing guns, but pad the shoulder, it kicks like a bitch. Yeah. Well, that thing actually has a pretty nice pad. It's about 1.5 inch rubberized butt. So yeah. So is that guy, and then like there's guns everywhere in this house. This is the 357. You could probably find me on the internet pretty easy, but you don't want to come around my house. I live pretty close to downtown Colorado Springs, so we've got mags everywhere, and guns everywhere. I welcome intruders any day of the week. There's a sniper rifle there. There's another shotty over there. Another AR platform over there. And this is just part of the basement. Anyway. Yeah, there's no recoil on the 22. It literally, like, you could hold it out and just like limp wristed and go ting 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 ting, and it would just kind of jiggle a little bit. It's just fun. You grew up near Carson? Nice. I'm new to Springs, but I'm moving out soon. We're going to the country. In fact, we're gonna start a second channel. Me and the fiance, we're getting married next week, and so that's cool. And then we're moving to a different state, and we're gonna start a second channel about homesteading, because we farm. You know, we got a little garden in the back. It's not big. Rubber butt jiggles a bit. Stephanie, that's the Citadel Boss 25. I'll name it Nikki, just for you. This is Nikki. She's got a rubber butt and jiggles a little, even though I was talking about two different guns. But that thing, new name is Nikki. But anyway, thank you guys for joining. It was fun hanging out, especially this late into the stream when shit gets weird. I'll start doing this a little bit more as time goes by. My next week wife is yeah, if you guys haven't seen her or seen her content, she does really cool stuff, like anti-feminist, which you might not be into, but most of her stuff is anti-victocrat, like self-responsibility. Really kind of neat, enlightening videos. She can ramble, but she is funny. She's fucking hilarious. She doesn't think she's funny, but she's great. Go check her out, Jennifer Molesky. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. I think she might be working again tomorrow night. Her job just reopened because of COVID. And if she's working, I put my daughter to bed at 7 o'clock. And I'll be back on. Want an AR chambered in 7.62. Dude, same. So fuck DS. That's actually my next project. But not in 54. I was gonna go with 39. 7.62 39. So I don't have any 7.62 weapon systems. So I got 243, 30-06, a 308, a 300, the 12, 410, 357, 40, 45, a 9, a little I have 122. And I know I'm missing something. Oh, and the 5.56, of course. A couple 5.56 systems. So yeah, 54 was big. So I'm just trying to collect all of the standard ammo types. So, you know, shit that I can scavenge if necessary. Put the link. All right, I'm gonna put her link up, and then I'm gonna take off because I gotta go do some dishes before she gets home from work. Jennifer Molesky. Oh yeah, she went live last night. Shut up, Zippy. Alright. There you go. There's Molesky's channel. Oh, awesome, Stephanie. She didn't throw a cake at you. Alright, guys. I'll work on some other stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, I used to stream video games. I will leave you with my old bullshit. See you later. Like, hey! I do not love Brian. I don't. He's not the one. I don't freaking love him.
Lackluster. Tell him he's a hoe. For never saying hello to me. Call him a hoe.
Lackluster. Lacking brilliance or intelligence. What? Having no shine or luster, dull. Not exceptional, not worthy of special merit, attention, or interest, having no vitality.
That's why. What? No!
LackLuster.